Hello, hello. Why do you wait until the fucking second I click the button?
Because it's funny.
Welcome back, everyone, to Factorio. We had a good time last time, so... Deca, huh? Hi, Wizzy. Oh,
He's back!
he's
He
back.
has arrived!
God, he's loud.
He was getting food, so we were going to start without him, but now he arrived.
Yeah,
We
that
start.
was me announcing my arrival.
I'd like to believe we are doing well, but I can't speak for they.
I'm doing terribly.
Oh, we need to change the sign then. It's not Helvet is good, it's Helvet is
Helvet is
terribly.
bad. The change...
Helvet is bad.
The sign changes dependent on Helvet's mood. The stocks are dependent on his happiness.
Our machines will work slower if Helvet's upset.
Helvet is moderately okay.
I have been feeling better the past while dealing with shit, but you know. What can you do?
I'm just trying to think what changed in the last little bit, and
Make the factory grow.
I only have one solution, and I'm not allowed to say it.
Oh god.
What does that mean?
You know what it means. Gotta drink, yeah.
Don't know what it
Like-
means.
My role in life is to intimidate Rez by confusing.
Hopefully things only keep getting better. I hope so too, but you know, dealing with a lot of stuff at the moment, and you guys help make it bearable. But before we get too far into things, we do have
Gasp.
what?
I said gasp.
Fucking
Gasp.
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 Yeah, gasp Britishly.
Before we get too far into things, we do have a goal today. If you guys want to help me pay for some of my rent, I would really appreciate that. Helps me keep some of my money to put towards cool stuff for you guys. Like, if anyone's part of the Patreon, I uploaded earlier today some cool drafts of the custom overlays that are getting done. So if you... Oh, Helvet is being dropped from the game.
What?
Helvet Monster is being dropped from the game, it says.
You think? Do you think it will kick
Hold on.
people if they're not in long enough?
I was never in the game to begin with, so okay.
What
I
did
mean,
that...
that doesn't. I don't know. I'm scared.
Surely not.
IP address and port already used for a different player.
Excuse me? Let me try invite you.
Makes me wonder if this is one of those weird things where the game hasn't fully registered that I'm not there. Because Minecraft did this to me a couple of times.
Did you...
in
You
ye
should be
old days.
invited. Oh,
There
Helvet,
we
no.
go.
How strange. Hi, Necro. But yeah, before we get too far into things, our today's goal is my rent. If you guys want to help me pay for that, then it gives me more leeway to use money to, you know, get cool things for the stream.
Or more content for the Patreon.
Yeah, more content for the Patreon, which, by the way, we do have 2 members on the Patreon now, which I'm really grateful for.
Yeah.
Brio and Flying Mattress, which, you know, really, really appreciative of it.
Not to be confused with stationary mattress. It happens all the time.
I wonder, you know what I should do?
Did you really come all the way down here just to mine the copper by hand?
No, I was talking, so I got distracted. So
He was doing the Minecraft thing, like, hello everybody, and it's just running around, like jumping from place to place.
yeah, so, where was I? I'm so distracted. I'm so, like, fucking
Addle.
scatterbrained at the moment with everything going on in life. But
Well.
well, what?
Perhaps you can focus on getting me
Jesus.
my stone.
Well, we're getting copper first.
We need stone for the wall.
The wall.
Well,
But,
why don't we can get you stone for the wall, however, if you remove all of the coal in the area. If you get rid of every piece of coal, you'll get your stone.
just move the drills a little bit and then you won't have coal.
Look at me, I'm Rez. I have an easy solution to the problem.
What a fucking child.
Yeah, but it's your
So if
child.
you guys want to help
That's
me,
right.
Plot twist.
if you guys can help me out with my rent, I have more money to get things for the Patreon and get things for the streams. People in the Patreon, well, this is free for everyone. So you don't even have to be a paid member to see it. If you go on my Patreon and join as a member, a free member, mind you, you can see the drafts for the overlays that are coming up, the ones that we had. How long ago was that goal? The one that Maggie blew out of the water.
I'd say 2 months ago.
2 months ago. If you guys want to see what the fruits of Maggie's labor.
Hey, was it? I say it wasn't. Wasn't there supposed to be a little thing there? I last about that off stream actually. Now that I remember it.
DM it to me. I believe
Have you turned off
Wizzy also
Messenger?
helped with that as well. What?
I assume you've turned Messenger off for now.
DM it to me on Discord.
You know, that's what I'm doing. But also a reminder, if you haven't turned off your Messenger,
Yeah, I closed my Messenger tab. And people are like, oh, you still use fucking Facebook? What the fuck?
Ugh. Absolutely disgusting.
Probably because my family still use Facebook, so.
that's code for Ansev.
Well, you know. I guess he counts as well.
I guess he
I
is.
guess.
Honestly, I'd rather not have him. You should kill him.
I see there's more coal being sent down the stone line. What a beautiful system this is.
It's putting that mining machine down, like watching your child grow, and then seeing it like just do nothing. Just sits in it. It just sits down. It's like, yeah, I don't care. I'm leaving. Bye.
I need a chest.
Why don't
Well,
you make a wooden-
you have one right here. Just look down.
No. That's really funny.
King of comedy.
That's the funniest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life.
It makes me want to merge without looking.
That's a fucking
Stupid.
Family Guy joke.
The fact that I
know.
know exactly which cutaway you're referring to.
I know it's a Family Guy joke, but the only reason I brought it up was because I know he knows it's a Family Guy joke. Because he's told us he's watched every single episode.
Yeah, that used to be our thing every night. Was like right before we went to bed, we would just watch whatever was on Animation Domination. So it was Family Guy.
Animation Domination.
That was an old, well, not old, but older Fox programming block that was full of like Family Guy, The Simpsons, I think, and Bob's Burgers for a while.
I've
They've got a
never
movie
watched
called Res Dead.
Bob's Burger.
It's an alright series.
I hear people like it. I just know it's no thing.
But the end result of that was I saw every episode of Family Guy like 10,000 times. Because Fox leans on reruns a lot.
Helvet has the entirety of the every single chicken fight memorized.
How many of those were there actually? I'm kind of curious.
There's like 5 or 6.
Currently, because that fuck is that are they still making Family Guy?
Yeah. Seth MacFarlane doesn't really want to, but he does.
It's apparently why a lot of the jokes are just that Peter Griffin explains what he's up to. Because like, what
Yeah.
are we doing with this?
If anyone has ever wondered if it's just them thinking that Family Guy's been getting a little more low effort recently, no. um, I can't remember exactly where or when, but Seth pretty much publicly stated at one time that if it were up to him, Family Guy would have ended a long time ago. But Fox keeps obligating him contractually into making more episodes.
How does that work? Like, is there not like a set amount of episodes per contract, or?
Oh, there is.
So how do they keep on extending it? I don't understand.
They probably give him they probably back a dump truck full of money into his front yard.
Eh, you
It's one of
know,
those things of it's like you may want to stop doing this, but we're funding all your other ventures.
Yeah, like in a lot of ways, Family Guy basically bankrolls the man's entire business
Like, there's
because
a
it's
lot of
such
things he
an
likes to do. Like dude can sing, but it's
that
not
he
like
can.
not like it bankrolls him singing. But you know what I mean. Just that thing of it. You don't make a lot of money by just enjoying yourself singing.
Like
I mean, it
especially
depends who
since
you
Ted
are.
2. Well, yeah, of course, but the man's not Adele.
Or hell,
Okay.
come on, you know you have a voice of an angel.
You'll never hear it.
What am I listening to, Helvet?
Okay, you shut your face. Like, especially since Ted 2 didn't really do super well financially, from what I've heard.
But apparently the
Apparently
TED
the
show
yeah,
went well.
I was gonna say apparently the show's really good.
You're saying, they're like, I didn't watch it.
I honestly totally forgot that was a thing. But yeah, bottom line, a lot of the money that he's been spending on his other projects that aren't Family Guy came from Family Guy.
I wonder how much money Family Guy actually makes.
There was a
One
time when Seth MacFarlane was the single highest paid producer in the animation business.
$1 famillion.
He's probably making an absolutely stupid amount of money off of it to this day.
I wonder how much money Matt Groening has.
I imagine quite a bit.
A gronillion. So, Rez, do you have an AI controller?
I got a unit remote controller. I don't know how to
I
use
built
it.
an AI unit. This is an AI mining vehicle. It's actually designed with AI in mind. Well, that one's
It's got a circle over it now.
Perhaps you can control it remotely.
How are you so wide?
Is this you controlling it remotely?
No.
Look at it go.
Oh, this looks complicated.
I bet you can't make it run me over. I'm gonna put more stone in these furnaces.
I'm just gonna let Rez fiddle with that while I do my usual thing. My usual thing is work on this shit, I guess.
Since we can't actually play it for fear of being copyright struck, I want all of you to imagine Elvis Presley's Any Day Now playing while we wait for this vehicle to move.
There's no button to make it start. Oh,
Fuck you, Helvet.
oh, I thought that was...
No.
Oh no, wait, that was it moving by itself.
Alright, I figured it out.
Oh. Wait, so you're just controlling it like you would a normal car?
Yeah, but I'm over down, but I'm beneath you.
Okay, because the way that the thing that I'm looking at, you can set like...
You can use the unit remote controller. You just need to press shift click
Oh.
because it says as much.
So this, in theory, you could use this to control a security vehicle and use it to attack bugs without putting yourself at risk.
Yep.
Are you still in it?
You need to hold the mouse button and drag it over it, and then you can shift click it.
I don't know what you mean. Shift click it.
You need to hold mouse, drag it over it like you were highlighting text.
That's weird. Why'd you gotta do that?
With the controller in your hand.
It vanished.
Maybe there can only be one controller at a time.
My controller's gone.
You know what I'm saying is I've got a controller and it might just be specifically for this vehicle. Maybe there can only be one controller at a time. So if I put it in this chest for the walls and you pick it up, maybe you can take control.
Swap
Oh,
to
you have to put a
path
controller
control.
inside the machine. No, wait, what? Oh, I can go into your inventory and take shit.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't find the controller anymore because it apparently duplicated then disappeared.
That's what it took mine away as well.
Oh, I got it back now.
Yeah, because I
Apparently-
took it off of you. My controller just vanished. Half remote controller.
Yeah, if you're curious, you can't use it to run people over. It will auto path around them. Like this is like I'm trying to put it in Rez's direct path, and it's ignoring him. Oh no, it's not anymore.
You're dying, Rez. Oh, there you go.
Wait, come out of it?
Come on.
Are you using the blue one or the yellow one?
Yellow? I saw that. There you go. You're getting it. You're getting it.
Oh, so it's not like I'm driving it, I actually have to click it around.
Yeah.
I don't know what the benefit of that would be.
All right. Well, I'm gonna pitch an idea and for your consideration. Okay. Now let's open the map. Scroll somewhere that we have. Oh, okay. No, someone has to be in clear view of it. You know. Okay, we need radar towers because then we can see in long distance. So if we wanted this to, like, say, drive down to that copper deposit, we can just open the map with the radar. We'd be able to see it, and we can just send it down there without any effort on our own.
This seems like a really finicky and complex way when we could just use conveyor belts.
Maybe. I mean, look at our conveyor system and tell me it's not perfect. It's not.
How do you get out of this fucking interface once you open it?
Oh, very well presented, Helvet. You would get a kiss on the forehead if you would let me put you.
Oh, there we go. I got out of the interface. I was trying to remotely guide the vehicle to run Rez over, but it didn't take my commands.
Oh, okay. That's nice
Which is
of you.
most
I'm glad it didn't murder me, I guess.
When I learn how to use this,
you'll be dead. Dead! You hear me?
vehicles will turn against you in the blink of an eye. Trains will derail just for a chance to run you over.
I'm trying to comprehend what I even fucking did here.
A large bird will lay an egg on your head. That's that's completely unrelated to what Helvet's doing. In all honesty, just kind of.
Oh boy. Okay, I need to actually start working on the wall again.
Road stop work. Yeah.
It's a very slow process, but the pollution is actually spreading again, starting to cross where the wall is being constructed. Boy, oh boy, here I go building again.
Oh boy! And I know what you were. I got very goofy. That help sure is a track. Oh yeah, hey smoke.
Man, I feel so dumb playing this game.
It's a learning experience.
For me and you and Helvet too. He's here, he's there, he's Helvet.
Indeed. I mean, just look at it this way. The most complex thing I've actually constructed to completion so far is a wall.
Yeah.
So...
And I didn't even build the things to make it. I just took it off of Sev. I stole it.
You're doing better than me.
Helvet's here for emotional support. And to
And defense.
occasionally to hit the Gangnam Style.
I'm helping with defense too. It hasn't been tested yet, but it's there.
It's theoretical. So I had a theoretical degree.
They asked if I had a degree in physics. I told them I had a degree in theoretical physics. I told them I had a theoretical degree in physics. They said, welcome aboard.
Like, yeah, the NCR sure are intelligent. God, I wish Boone would shoot me in the head. Like he did his pregnant wife.
Christ, it took me forever to fucking get that story out of him.
You're not cool enough, but I'm bald like you!
Probably my favorite thing about him is no matter what ending you get, he always goes out in the most badass way possible.
One of the endings, he falls in the toilet and dies. Would you have been like, no?
Okay.
What am I missing here? I feel like
Probably a lot.
Okay.
What are you trying to do? Or is this a don't tell? I'm not telling you, Sev, because I want to do this myself.
I'm trying to replicate the copper thing, but
The copper thing.
well, replicate the iron machine, but with copper instead, because we don't really have much in the way of copper production.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Do we have enough copper? Is that what you're trying to say?
I'm making it, but I wouldn't say we have enough. It's currently all going into our science. Because science is cool.
Yeah, just like that one song that introduced that one thing that Bill Nye did. Cool science.
I didn't watch Bill Nye. Can you explain that?
I had to because we did it in school.
Yeah, Bill Nye was before our times, I think.
He's still alive.
I know he's fucking alive. I'm saying he
What do you
doesn't do
mean
the
fucking,
show.
fucking saying Bill Nye is before our times like he was around to see
Before,
Alexander?
before my time, because I didn't watch his show.
Bill Nye was there, seeing the Gordian knot get undone.
Bill Nye was there to experience the Red War.
The real
He was.
the real painting of the Last Supper hidden away in the Vatican has Bill Nye in it.
Science machines be smart.
Bill Nye would probably be crucified by the fucking Romans for what he believed in, though.
The
I
Romans.
mean, the Romans crucified a lot of people for a lot of things.
This
crucify him.
person believes the sun goes around. No, this person believes the earth goes around the sun. Burn him.
Anytime I hear that, all I see is the meme of like, what if the Earth revolves around the sun? What if your mom revolves around my dick?
Fucking stupid.
Yeah, that's what
You
I think
know,
about.
and you never know. Like, there were some people in power back then that were so fucking petty. They probably would have said something along those lines.
I've made a scientific discovery. You mean a scientific discovery?
Like, you know that Tuscan town in Assassin's Creed 2 that has all the towers everywhere for no real reason?
I never
I haven't
played,
Assassin's
Assassin's Creed 2.
You never played
completion.
Assassin's Creed 2?
No.
I think Cap and I have both said, or it may just be a thing, me getting it wrong. I've only played Revelations of the Assassin's Creed 2 group.
Well, that is a pretty... Just that entire trilogy is a
I've only
solid
played the
place
first
to
game and Black Flag.
So you just went from the kind of start straight to one of the best pirate / Assassin's Creed games ever.
Well, I think-
and just skipped over the whole Ezio trilogy.
Well, I think was it the Xbox One that it came out on? No. It was
No, it was
360.
there
On
for the
the
360. They
360
re-released
and
it for
the
the
one.
Xbox One. Yeah.
Like,
I'm
if I'm correct, Rogue was released to be an exclusive for the next gen. No, it was Black Flag was released to be the big next gen one, and Rogue was only available on 360.
And see, now you're talking deep stuff. There's apparently not a whole lot of people that know about Rogue because it came out right before Syndicate.
Was Rogue.
That is the
Exactly.
story of. I think it's supposed to be running counter. I think to, Haytham's story.
Yeah, it's the immediate prequel to Assassin's Creed 3 because you play as a Templar named Shay, who was originally part of the Assassin Order and then defected and went to the Templars after the Assassins caused a massive natural disaster that killed a ton of people.
Nice.
It's the only game in the series that portrays the Templars as the good guys, which is probably the most disappointing facet of it, in my opinion, because the gameplay doesn't really change all that much to support that. The closest you get to actually having to deal with assassins is some fucking assholes that camp around in a bush waiting for you to walk by.
It's the fucking Zelda things of those guys waiting for you. Just get hit by a rock.
Basically.
I think you played all of the Assassin's Creeds then, Helvet, because you seem to be the guy.
Most of them.
Which
I
one was
100% at Black Flag. Besides the online stuff.
I played the first game. I played the Ezio trilogy. I haven't played Rogue, but I watched my dad play through it because he was a fan of Assassin's Creed for a while. I went through a good bit of Black Flag.
You skipped 3.
I didn't play 3. That right there is probably going to invalidate anything I say for some people.
In fairness, I've not played 1. I've not played 1 and 2. I played a bit of Brotherhood, but I played Revelations 3, 4, and then the next time I played it was Odyssey.
Yeah, I think Syndicate is decent, but I also haven't really played through it all. It's probably my favorite, like, Assassin's Creed environment as far as, like, the map in totality. I played through the first part of Origins and absolutely fucking hated it.
I want to be able to assassinate people and they die.
Well, my thing is they wanted it to be an RPG, which is fine. I don't mind it being an RPG, but my problem with RPGs is the way that progression works. Because if nothing levels with you, then eventually large swaths of the map are just going to be a complete non-challenge because you're going to be so over-leveled. I like Odyssey more as an RPG, primarily because it fixes that problem by giving you the option to have everything level up with you once you start leveling beyond the initial point.
What was the game where you played as like a Native American for like the first bit of the game?
That was 3.
That was free.
You also
No,
played as a Native
no,
American for the rest of the
because
game.
No.
the main villain was Connor not Connor what's the protagonist in Black Flag?
Edward Kenway.
You then like there's another portion of the game where you play as his son.
Edward.
No,
No, Connor.
yeah, you play as his
No,
son.
wait, no. You play Hatham Kenway.
It's like
Hatham is
Hatham
his
is a-
son.
Who is a Templar?
yeah, there was a game where you played as Edward's son.
Yeah,
As far as
3.
yeah,
Is it
there
free?
is no game where you
3.
play
Also
as
in
Hatham all
3
the way through.
Yeah, and also in 3, you play as a Native American. You also play as Connor as a child in 2. Because the first few missions in Assassin's Creed 3 is you're playing as Hatham, helping, you know, helping destroy, well, American encampments. You know, you're helping out. Yeah, it's supposed to bring you through the life of Connor, through the life of his parents first.
I didn't realize that was the third game.
Yeah.
I thought the third game was Ezio.
No, we're going with 1, 2, and 3, whereas Revelation and Brotherhood or Revelation and Brotherhood.
I think Ezio had been dead for a bit by the time 3 took place.
Because if we go by the look of no, we're going by release order, then fucking 4 is like 7.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, yeah.
I thought
Assassin's Creed 1,
it was
Assassin's Creed 2.
the first game you played as Altair, and then the second game and third game you played as Ezio.
Well, you have it backwards.
Yeah, we're going by the logic of numbered, though. It's Assassin's Creed 1, 2, and 3 are unique protagonists, but Brotherhood and Revelations, they're Ezio. Like,
yeah, 3 came out after the Ezio trilogy was brought to its conclusion. I think.
It's fucking games and their fucking numbers. It's like how Gulf War is like Black Ops Gulf War is well, it's not even Gulf War, it's just Black Ops 6, even though
Yeah,
which is
so
being called Black Ops 6, and is like fucking Cold War was just Cold War, not Black Ops 5.
So if you go purely by sequence, Assassin's Creed 3 is more like Assassin's Creed like 5.
yeah, it's weird.
You're weird.
Okay.
In Assassin's Creed 3, there was a DLC where you get to play your fan fiction where I forget the name of the president that was supposed to cut down a cherry tree.
George Washington?
Yeah, I thought it so, but I didn't want to say that and turn out to be wrong. Whereas like they just wrote fanfic that George Washington was.
No, I had to think.
Oh,
for
there's
a
an
second,
asteroid that's
because
gonna happen right over your wall.
Not hell of it.
Though it looks like a
damages my
miss.
wall, I'll fucking cut one of your horns off.
Oh, okay.
You
Jeez.
will emancipate him.
That's the most threatening Freddy's made.
Threatening Fazbear.
You made it not
no,
fun.
I had to really think about that for a minute because I haven't played the game, but I had to be like, now hold on, who was president? Like, who would have been president around that time?
Who would have been president around the time of the industrial?
George Washington is a Templar.
Independence.
Yeah,
No?
that's the part. he is.
Really?
Yeah.
I wonder if there was anyone upset about that.
No. No one really cared.
One of them was saying, no, that's George. He'd do that. Yeah, that's George.
Because I think he's more portrayed as one of the more like well-meaning Templars, but I'm just kind of flinging shit into the wind here because I
Right.
don't actually know.
Connor worked with him a bunch in the game. That's the thing. Like, he was helping Connor out with a bunch of shit.
Didn't you meet fucking... Isn't Da Vinci in one of the games?
Yeah, he's
that was
in the
that.
Ezio trilogy, just the whole
Okay.
thing.
Eventually,
Because
going to get to the point where Elvis Presley's going to be in an Assassin's Creed game.
Elvis Presley is a Templar.
the entire series is obsessed with having the main character not be able to turn a corner without meeting a fucking historical character.
Turns corner. Is that the captain of the Titanic?
I wonder how a modern Assassin's Creed game would actually play out.
Probably not super well.
They would
Probably
make you
not.
be the one, the person who killed JFK.
Oh, okay. Like I wouldn't be. My hopes wouldn't be too high for an actually like fully modern Assassin's Creed game. Mainly because the modern sections of the games we have now suck ass.
Yeah, but that's because you just walk around a fucking office. They don't even try.
Desmond tries shit in Assassin's Creed 3. Which Helvet didn't play.
They refuse to actually lean fully into the fact that it's taking place in the modern day. Like there's a point where like the new modern focus Layla, like she gets attacked by Templar agents. And let me just remind you again, this happens in the modern day. They attack her with bows.
Why?
They need you to know that they're the Templars and that they're attacking you.
I mean,
with bows.
don't the Templars basically run the fucking world in the modern era?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
This,
by all
this
means,
in spite of the fact that they've gotten their asses handed to them in pretty much every game in the series, but yeah.
They always end up back in control. But like, oh, you have defeated. Actually, never mind.
what do the Templars actually want?
Oh.
Apparently, I say apparently, it's like their focus is like,
Look at this blue guy.
look at it. I think it's just like they're like, oh yeah, they want unity via complete control.
But
You know?
I don't think they've ever really defined what the Templar vision of complete control actually looks like.
We want the Animus so we can look back at our grandparents and be like, haha, you're stupid.
Building Factorios like he owns the land. I'm gonna Factorio all over the place.
I mean, I tried.
Reset you.
I tried to tell them that once we have a vehicle with guns on it, I'd be happy to go and solve the land contesting problem. But we're not there yet.
What do you mean
So,
we're not yet? I just need to get.
We can build a chain gunner
and I can
right
make
now.
you a gun right now.
Oh,
We can build.
can I have that?
The only
build
reason
chain gunners.
I haven't is because you haven't asked.
Do they have
I actually
oil?
haven't checked if they have oil, but that wasn't.
We
Really
do
the
have
problem.
oil.
The
Well, we don't
problem-
have it, but we have we have an oil field up at the top.
The reason that it was a concern for me is because our pollution is growing, and eventually the locals are going to get upset. So my solution to that was simply to go over and shoot them before they get a chance to notice.
Well, you can build a chain gunner tank and build a bunch of other chain gunners that are AI controlled and they'll follow you.
How threatening are those nests to a single chain gunner?
I don't know. The chain gunners are a modded vehicle. We've never used them before.
Where
Oh, well.
where is he?
I'm over constructing a new section of the wall. Oh yeah, by the way, I almost forgot. I have to go check and see if your horn's going to be intact in about 5 minutes.
Rev, help me.
Yeah, it's fine.
Rev, protect me from Helvet. You'll probably be annihilated at an atomic level, but you know. Protect me. Protect me, Squire.
Alright, so
didn't
you
hit
can
my
change
wall, so
its
you're fine.
controls to be that the person who's in the passenger seat can shoot, or you can have the driver. but you need to also make your ammo, which you'll need a firearm magazine, piercing round and magazine, or uranium.
Yeah, I mean, there was no doubt in my mind that you had to fucking make.
No, well, I'm
Ammo
explaining this
for
to
it.
Helvet because he wants it. You know, it's to give Helvet.
You can take Helvet, that's why I've always heard you say. I've never said I could take Helvet, I would die immediately.
He means in the ass.
Even then, I would die immediately.
I would explode.
You guys are absolute scumbags.
You maybe so, but we're your scumbags.
Jesus Christ.
If I had my way, Helvet, you'd be a comeback.
Excuse me?
Okay, what does that even mean?
I'm not comfortable anymore. Goodbye.
I think this works. Question mark? I'm gonna have to steal some coal, but we have an abundance of it, so...
I'm gonna have to steal some of the fucking 1.1 million coal.
I sure hope I don't lose my arms.
Oh, my arms. Hi, Dubstep, how you doing?
Whoop, 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 whoop.
What is your opinion of the Dubstep gun from the Saints Row franchise?
Which game was that in?
I just
Saints Row.
fucking said.
Which one?
The
Saints Row.
Saints Row. There is, I think it's in the third game and beyond.
You know, I know I'm fucking with Helvet. I don't think Cap knows he's fucking with Helvet.
It's from Grand Theft Auto Saints Row Helvet. Saints Row Helvet.
Yeah, Helvet was actually the protagonist in every Saints Row game. That's why in Saints Row 2 he's extremely violent.
Saints Row is something I want to play on stream at some point, but we've heard that there's issues with the Steam ports.
You heard that from me?
From you.
Talking about me in a third person, like I'm not here, little bitch.
I was just saying Helvet was like, that was just a goof. It was just a funny.
Well, I mean,
nothing.
the Steam port works, but last time I played it, everything runs way too fast, and I mean, you could decide for yourself if that's streamable.
I mean, there's mods that probably fix it.
There's Gentlemen of the Row, which, from what I've seen, varies from person to person on how helpful it actually is.
Right.
You'll vary in a minute.
What does that mean?
Why does that have to mean anything? Why
What
can't
did
I
he
just
mean by this?
Why can't I just talk shit? Why
What
can't
did
you
he mean
support
by
my
this?
shit talking? Helvet's firm and juicy forehead.
What?
Would you not want to? Do you not want to see if you slap it and it jiggles like a water balloon?
Like a beluga whale?
If it jiggles
Yeah.
like a fucking water balloon, it's not very firm now, is it?
It's not gonna
Well,
pop. That
see,
makes it firm.
boobs jiggle. They're also firm.
They do, yes.
They can also be
Helvet
firm.
would know.
Helvet gets a handful of them every day.
I don't know
Reds,
about
please
that.
please stop showing Helvet your boobs.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
whoa!
What? Huh? What in the god?
You think when you slap Helvet's head and it like makes the jiggles thing, it makes that how gross slushing noise?
Hi, Necro.
This
How
is
you
what I've
doing?
been dealing with for the past 15 minutes. If you haven't been here for that.
15 minutes.
I will not be stopped. I will not
hasn't
be
been-
silenced.
It hasn't been the entire duration of the stream, just recently.
Just enough of it. Enough of it for me to get mad.
I'm gonna leave an opening in the wall just to spite you.
It's your hole. It's your wool. And would you really want to tell the chat that you're not that you don't build your walls sturdy enough?
Alright, the copper
My
machine
walls.
is on the go. Necro, thank you very much for resubscribing. I really appreciate that.
They're
My
the
wall is sturdy
hungry.
where it needs to be.
Alright, the copper machine is going.
Is it?
And then I'll find something to like steal all of it from, and you're like, okay.
Well, we don't need as much copper as we do iron, so...
You'd be surprised. Electronic components tend to need copper.
Yeah, we'll have a lot, though.
How's your mile-long conveyor beam go? Oh, conveyor. Fuck you, conveyor belt going.
How's your
Well,
fat
we
forehead?
just turned it on, so...
How's your juicy forehead helmet?
I believe it's fine. In fact, it never ends because I have a shaved head.
It goes all the way down to your ass crack.
It does.
I should probably make an ammo machine.
Well, I mean, unless you want the factory to be defended by a bunch of empty guns. Yeah.
You're a gun.
You're a gun.
I will be if you load me.
What?
Huh?
Can we make speed modules? Or... Wait,
what
do we
you
have
speed
electric furnaces yet?
No, but we can make steel
Steel
ones.
furnaces.
In order for that, we need steel, which I need to use furnaces to cook iron into steel to make steel furnaces. So we need to use the furnaces to cook iron into steel, so the steel can make a steel furnace, so we can cook more iron into steel.
Wait,
What is this?
What? Wait?
wait, so do we need to put iron
We need
plates?
to smelt steel in iron into steel, so that we can turn that steel into a steel smelter to smelt more iron into more steel.
They're gonna be like twice as big, aren't they? And I'm gonna have to change this entire fucking thing.
Yeah.
That would be most unfortunate. For you.
That's a lot of words. Shame. I don't give a sh. I'm not reading them.
I mean, I'll just have to move the conveyor belts out a bit, I guess.
I'll move you out a little bit.
Why are you like this?
I don't fucking know.
The
Cry for
pollution
help,
is starting
okay?
to grow at a rather alarming rate.
You'll grow at a rather alarming rate.
Chat help.
Damn, I was hoping it would land on the bugs.
Yeah, well, somebody's gonna land on Sev's head and hit him to shut the fuck up for 5 seconds.
That too.
Chat, smite help. Smite Sev. You know, this game feels like it actually worked pretty well with that kind of thing. Like, just, you know, crowd control. Like, drop a
oh my
bug on
God.
his head.
Drop a whole
Foxy
of...
would never get anything done.
Foxy wouldn't get anything done without fucking crowd control.
Don't be mean.
Hi guys, welcome to the Explodes. Okay.
Am I wrong? Smite res. But
Yeah, we'll eventually get a thing set up where you can like smite res and his avatar just disintegrates. That's
I'm
a joke.
slimed.
I don't know how we'd set that
I'll
up.
just throw res into the lake. Can Gazeers swim?
Yeah.
I guess I'll just have to hold you down.
They'd
then.
probably be very good at it because they have such big toes.
Again, gas bladder would keep them afloat pretty well.
Well, I guess I'll have to hold you down then.
Okay. I guess I'll fucking die then. That's all I got.
Imagine only having enough to do all that.
Don't do it.
Don't do what could you be insinuating that I do?
Nothing.
Okay, these steel furnaces are actually the exact same size as the other
Oh,
ones.
thank fuck.
It's like, oh, a huge weight has been taken off my shoulders. Oh,
I've arrived knowing I don't have to rebuild things yet. Because I'm pretty sure the electric ones are definitely going to be big.
Probably. Oh my god, it's so much faster though.
oh, so much.
Why are you like this?
He has to offset the random Sev horny directed to him. You just leave him be, okay?
Okay, I was about to ask if we could make
No,
the faster thingies.
the faster thingies.
I got
The
more, but I'm
faster
saving
arms
for the wrap.
I'm assuming you mean the faster arm.
And the faster conveyor belt.
Yeah, I'm currently
Let's see. Oh, pipes distribute fluid.
distribute your.
Interesting.
Fucking shut up.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Steel and electric furnaces have the same speed, but you can upgrade the electric furnaces with modules.
Yeah. It sure is, but it lowers the pollution.
Ooh, it looks like some of these turbine generators are running out of fuel. Don't worry, I'll fix that.
I'll save you.
Uh-oh, they're all running out of fuel.
And when everyone's running out of fuel, everyone runs out of fuel. Good. If only some incredibly attractive and bald man could fix our fuel problem.
It appears that without manual input, the factory will eventually start experiencing rolling blackouts.
Uh-oh.
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 There we go. That should keep it going for another 5 minutes. Let's see. Put more stone into the wall machine because the stupid ass mining drills are picking up coal.
Helvet's producing a large amount of carbon emissions into the atmosphere. Note how he didn't deny, because it's true.
I mean, look at the pollution over
How
there.
many human years is one res year? We had this discussion. I can't remember what we said.
I think we established that a Gazir year is around triple the length of a Earthen year.
Yeah, every year on the Gizir homeworld is 3 human years.
This does not mean that a Gazir lives triple the lifespan of a human. It's actually a lot more. And as we had a discussion yesterday about Gazir matriarchs reaching the age of like 1,000 to become one, that's 1,000 Gazir.
So you'll have triple the length of seasons. The Gizir homeworld's quite tropical. It's quite warm.
A gizir, if you will.
Gizir. That's what you fucking sound like.
Did you just try to nerd emoji Helvet?
No, I'm sorry.
He felt like a cold wind against the back of his neck. Like, oh no, I fucked up.
It's like fucking like Iron Man punching Hulk in that one movie.
Age of Ultron.
Let's see. Res.
No.
Edit rolls.
No, he's gonna ban me.
Edit balls. Remove.
You wouldn't do that to me, would you?
You wouldn't neuter a res.
Give me a reason.
Give me your balls. This doesn't even need that curve, does it?
No. But I thought you liked them curvy, so we kept.
I do like him curvy.
You do have a point, Seth, but it's too late. I've already changed it.
What splitter? What purpose does this splitter serve if the only thing coming down the line is coal?
It's purely to make that thing work to put it on the other line.
But then we
So-
found out that the arms can grab it from either side anyway.
Yeah, that was always the thing. I just wanted to make you happy.
Well,
You bidding and you gay.
My name is Ray.
my name is
Go on. Say it.
I
The whole
forgot.
club's waiting, boy.
I forgot.
Let me just open my camera. Hang on, go on.
It's like, go
No.
ahead.
No, I don't.
Say it.
I think it's fine.
Go on, big boy.
Make my day, or whatever he says.
Big boy. That sounds awful. What, triple length seasons?
It would be, but thankfully for the Gazeers, they I guess where it's said, very tropical climate. I do not think they even see snow.
Maybe on the like
What
the
a sad
poles.
life you blue people live.
On the
that you don't
poles,
even
they would see snow.
What do the Polish have to do with this?
What?
Wait.
I love confusing people. Every day I wake up and I confuse people. It makes me so happy.
I'd hate it to always be summer.
No, if that's your reason, I can understand that.
I mean, it wouldn't always be summer. It would just be like really warm on the equator.
See, but when I complain about a season, which I do basically all year,
Yeah, he didn't
I
like the last
can-
season of that show you really enjoyed. It's kind of
I can look forward to the next season being relatively soon.
It's a good thing you don't live on Typer then, isn't it?
How am I supposed to healthily angst about every season of the year if it's actually really long?
Man, I wish this season would end 6 months later. Thank fuck.
Well, seasons don't depend on how long the year is, right? It depends on the fucking way the orbit is. Like,
Okay.
like at least I think
Now, what's
it's.
the orbit?
So what's the
I don't know.
what's
It's-
the orbit and resulting seasonal climate on the
Jesus,
Gazeer
I
planet
didn't.
like?
I haven't thought about that.
Well, maybe you should.
Here's the amount of time the planet orbit. Yeah, I know. The year is the amount of time it takes for the planet to orbit the sun once. But the
How old is
seasons
your
are
sun?
are like dependent on the distance from the sun. Like if you've got a fucking.
So how far is the Gazeer homeworld from the sun?
How about you fucking like shut up? Like if you
I'm
had
asking
a
pertinent
perfectly
questions.
circular orbit, you would have the same season the entire year.
You know, one time Helvet asked my social security number and he said it was a pertinent question, and it was actually kind of weird. I got scared. And like I told him he didn't want to answer that question, so I threw a brick through my window. I don't know what to do, guys. I'm feeling it.
It's not my problem.
I missed the part where that's my problem. I could have stopped him.
So if Rez's social security number was the same as your social security number in real life, what would it be?
Hey, if you were born on the day of your social security number, what number would that be?
If your phone number was a social security number, what would it be?
If your next job gave you the exact same number as your social security number, how much would you earn? There's just Helva every day in my DMs.
It's going to be a mandatory question on the resort staff application.
Oh yeah.
What's your social security number? From time to time, Res may require this information to make important purchases.
Purchases that you don't need to worry about.
You will be financing his Patreon personally.
Something that I did actually want to mention, and someone tell me if they think I'm mentioning it too much. With the 2 people that we do have on the Patreon currently, if we have 2 more people join the members club tier, the monthly artwork will basically become self-sufficient and it will pay for itself, which means regardless of what happens to me or my own fucking bank account, there will always be monthly artwork if you know the artist is available at the time. That is something that I think is fairly substantial to announce, that, you know, if you guys want to see more, you know, monthly artwork, please do consider joining the Patreon, because we've got some cool stuff coming up. There must always be a Lich King. Where did that come from? What are you fucking
In regards to social security, no. The Lich King needs to rebuild Frostmourne, but he needs your social security number.
Arthas wants to rebuild the fucking Frozen Ice Kingdom, or whatever it's called.
Okay. I don't remember the name of it either. It's been a lengthy minute since I've played World of Warcraft.
Okay, fake war. I've never played Warcraft.
Yeah, okay, you're a fake Juggalo fan anyway.
Honestly, I've never played World of Warcraft. It's Icecrown Citadel. You would know that.
Back when I was a wee
He's the one who
lass,
brought up the Lich King. Why wouldn't he know?
I piggybacked off of my mother's account to make a Death Knight.
A Death Knight?
Yeah. That was a special class you only had access to once one of your characters hit level 50.
World of Warcraft Death Knight.
And they actually had a very unique intro, because you each Death Knight that you create starts off. I did not pay for that. Their intro is you start off raiding a village in service to Arthas, and then you find out that he's a bad guy, which is apparently something that someone who's called a Death Knight cares about.
Yeah, that's like a Sith Lord, but he's good.
I can't believe I was working with a bad guy. The guy called the Lich King. You couldn't figure that out? Okay.
Yeah, this was many moons ago, so I don't remember all the details. But you run across somebody who knows who you were before you became a Death Knight, and that's enough to set you on the path to being a good person, or whatever you end up being.
Is there no bad guy path in World of Warcraft?
No.
That seems kind of lame. I thought the whole for the Horde and Alliance is World of Warcraft, right?
Yeah. Yeah, the closest you'll get to the whole good guy, bad guy thing is if you subscribe to the Horde being evil, which they aren't, so...
Well, who fucking calls themselves the Horde and aren't bad?
I don't know!
You?
Well, no.
Who calls himself a Gazir but doesn't accept being called a geezer?
They used to be bad, apparently.
Well, by the time I came around to World of Warcraft, they weren't led by
I'm
bad people.
bad, and that's good. I will never be good,
And
and
that
that's not bad.
Yeah, I'm aware of the games. I haven't played them. I just hear that Warcraft 3 is a really good RTS, so I just keep playing other games that aren't Warcraft 3, though.
There's
I
free.
play it, but I don't care.
So my only knowledge of, they're called the Horde because originally they were just orcs and ogres. And then when they came to Azeroth, other races joined them. Horde invaded Azeroth 3 times. Twice they got beaten back, and they started with Mercy control of the Burning
Actually,
Legion.
yeah, come to think of it, wasn't part of the Burning Crusade and going to, I don't remember the name of the place.
You know, Wizzy and
Is-
Necro are just
isn't
gonna end up having a conversation about Warcraft.
isn't isn't the original founder of the Horde somewhere in there? Yeah, the Outlands.
I thought you were the original.
Okay. I remember basically nothing of the lore. So, like, it's been like nearly 15 years since I've even touched Warcraft.
I mean, it depends what you classify as the Horde.
You.
What do you mean?
I classify Necro as the Horde.
I see.
Yeah, that's what one of my friends believed, but honestly, I wasn't super into either one, if I'm gonna be honest.
My only knowledge
Reach-
of World of Warcraft was my uncle playing it on his laptop, and the specific thing that he was doing was I don't know what it was called, but he was like a guard defending a town from like these werewolves, and then he got bit, and then he became a werewolf.
Well, it sounds like lycanthropy, but I don't know what it's called in game.
Yeah.
Oh.
Curse of Helvet.
Use a bitch. So, yeah, my brief stint on World of Warcraft was not long after Wrath of the Lich King came out. Like my mother had gotten me the war chest for Christmas.
What's that?
It was the original game plus the Burning Crusade and Wrath of the Lich King, so you were already set up with all of the content that was out at that time.
Right.
I rolled Blood Elf because I wanted to be Horde and I didn't want to be a fucking cow.
A cow.
Well, like I wasn't interested in fucking the other races. Yeah, I did. Of course, I play Blood Elf. Um, I wasn't super invested in the story. I just went and, especially since my time on it was limited because I only had access to a computer because I was visiting my mom at the time. So rather than get super invested in the grind, I just went and fished at Ratchet for a while. And that's how I learned that the Crossroads was getting fucked over by the Alliance like every hour or so.
These words that
Gen-
I don't know what they mean.
The reading has made me weary.
like the chat around the Crossroads area was fucking wild. And I remember going there and just seeing like a huge line of players that had probably been on the game for years, just standing around waiting for the next Alliance raid party to show up.
Crossroad chat is a whole ass rabbit hole. What's the Crossroads?
The Crossroads was a pretty major central location on the western continent of the map. It's mainly known for like the culture that spawned around it purely because the Alliance attacked it so much.
For the Alliance, the Crossroads content was amazing.
Yeah, it was such a big thing back then that I probably came face to face with a few pretty well-known names without even realizing it.
Well, I need to watch a video after this shit.
But I didn't know any of this until after the fact. I was just so blown away by the Alliance caring so much about the Crossroads, even though it didn't really seem all that important, like at face value.
Well, it's like fucking Malevelon Creek. It just becomes a meme and people start caring about it for no random reason.
I think there was if I remember right, there was a reason that the Alliance started going there. And it was just kind of like a communal response to just put people there to watch for the next attack, and it just kept on going from there.
Where's the bugs? Hugs the bugs. Hi, Maggie.
How you doing, McAfee?
Welcome in.
Did you just replace these furnaces?
Yeah, they cook faster.
Now I gotta work more.
I was looking at fucking Warcraft. What the fuck?
This motherfucker complained about not having enough bricks, and now he's getting enough bricks, he's complaining about it.
I'm Rez. Look at me. I'm observing things. Oh.
I'm blue.
Yeah.
Yep. That's actually true.
Rez would 100% play Draenei and it make. What is a Draenei?
Once you see them, you will understand why they're saying that.
Alright.
Like, it
And
will be
eyeballs.
clear as day.
World of Warcraft. Draenei. Yeah.
Yeah, see? They're Alliance, by the way. Ugh. I think. Are they Alliance? It's been a minute. I'm pretty sure they're Alliance. I thought so. Yeah, I'm right.
Is it one of those things where the fucking males are always buff fugly and then you've got the females who are like goddesses?
Yes.
Of course. Then I'd probably just play a female one.
Yeah, the females of every race, except like the obvious ones, are like stereotypically hot.
Do species
Hell
get
would
different
normally.
benefits in World of Warcraft? Do you get like different effects for playing different species?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Like certain races can only play certain classes. Like Blood Elves were for a while unique amongst the Horde in that they were the only ones that could be paladins.
I'm gonna get to the toilet. You guys carry on.
Okay.
Wait, only Blood Elves could be paladins?
There was a time when, well, amongst the Horde, there was a time where they were
Oh.
unique in that way.
Every race has unique racials and racial stats and class restrictions. Shaman was a Horde only class and Paladin was an Alliance only class. Interesting.
Remember the Silver Well. I lost track of how many fucking times I heard that.
What does that mean?
Close enough. Yeah, they hate me. Look, it's been a long time. Remember the Sunwell. Yeah.
What does that mean though?
It's a blood elf thing that was destroyed prior to the events of the game.
Oh, so nothing that you actually need to care about.
There probably is some lore. I just don't know it. Yeah, I didn't level up enough to really make any actual progress. I just remember the scar being like the bane of my existence because it was filled with enemies that were much
Remember the
higher level than
Alamo?
me. Basically, yeah, that's there.
What is the Alamo again? What does that mean? Is it like a battle or something?
Yeah, I just don't remember much. I don't remember enough about it to actually sit here and be able to effectively
Bunwell
explain
was
it
their
to
source
you.
of magic in their capital city. Arthas and the Undead Scourge corrupted it, which led to their thirst for magic that led to the breakaway faction of the Blood Elves that followed whoever that is. The sun holds mana. Warcraft 3 plays Arthas and Destroyer, turning the High Elves into Blood Elves, as they are now eternally addicted to mana.
If
Nice.
I remember correctly, and my memory isn't really super attached to anything because I'm remembering something I read in the guidebook. The power's out, by the way.
Oh fuck. We're out of coal!
Illidan Illidan's Storm Rage is one of the main antagonists of Burning Crusade, right? I never actually got that far, so I'm just pulling shit out of my ass. Help me here.
Why don't we have power? What the fuck?
Yeah, I never went on any raids. So well, the network isn't feeding coal into the into the
You have
furnaces
only
fast
one
enough.
drill powering these 4 fucking reactors. What do you think was gonna happen?
But I have the old Burning Crusade guidebook in the house somewhere that had like details of
Stop
that
eating the
raid.
coal. This thing is just eating coal but also mining coal at the same time. There's no way to turn it off, I don't think. Eat all the coal. So, funny thing about coal, well, not really funny, it's just an interesting thing. The UK was very much known for its, like, train systems, the railways and all that stuff. And a cool thing that I got by visiting a train museum not that far from me was I got a model, well, not a model, like a statue of a train that was carved out of coal. But it's coated in like this like wax or whatever, so it's
Yeah,
not.
I was gonna say, like, I hope it's coated in something. You're gonna have a
Yeah.
hell of a time fucking cleaning your hands after you touch it.
Yeah, like, so it's coated in this like wax thing. Yeah, a wax with resin. Like, it's it's somewhere. It's up here. I see it. And it's really cool. It's quite heavy.
If it's solid coal, I imagine so.
I wonder what it says on it. "92203 Black Prince." Basically, Night Elfu was so edgy and so jealous of his brother that he goes and hides in the Outlands, which at the time is under attack by the Burning Legion, and he gets a hate boner towards demons and blinds himself and starts hunting them down, making the first order of demon hunters. I see. Take a bite. Don't think you've shown me it. I'll take a picture of it and I'll post it in the server.
I think the only time I ever saw the Burning Legion, and that's assuming I'm even remembering this correctly, because I only went there once and then never again. I went to the portal that's supposed to take you to the Outlands as like a level 6. There were a bunch of people in the guild I was a part of back then. They were like, "What the fuck were you doing over there at a level like that?" Like, I was curious.
I wanted to see what it was like. His lore goes so deep I could yap for hours. See, and we're kind of having the same kind of struggle with like Destiny, is that like a lot of the story you just can't fucking find out.
Well, because it's not there anymore.
Yeah, because they've removed it from the game, but with World of Warcraft you can at least play through from the beginning, right?
Yeah. Like, it's all still there, I'm pretty sure. I don't think they've gone back and removed anything.
Like that must be a fucking huge game.
Yeah, it is.
What's the lore over Obama? Too much to tell.
Man went into the White House looking like he was in his mid-20s and came out looking like he was 56.
It is, and there's different timelines and altered dimensions. Different timelines. God, that sounds annoying.
Different timelines always overcomplicates shit.
The Obama timeline.
Stupid. I really need to keep building the wall.
The wall.
Every time I check the pollution, it's a little bit closer.
But I would probably play a human paladin.
Why is that a bad thing? I'm not familiar enough. I'm not familiar enough with the community on World of Warcraft to know what makes a human paladin such a bad thing.
Yeah, I'm wondering about that as well.
Well, it's probably the
also a
fucking.
paladin?
It's like the meme of, oh, you get given all of these fucking options of species and stuff, and people will play basic human with like
I mean,
basic
that's what
class.
I would have done if I wanted to be in the Alliance.
Is zero exactly because it said Arthas was a human paladin?
Like, the only reason I rolled Blood Elf back then was because I wanted to be in the Horde, and they didn't look
Okay.
like fucking
Hey,
Tauren
Cat,
or orcs.
if the research keeps flowing the way that it should, we'll be getting railways soon.
Nice.
Wow, that's it.
Why is this arm not? I mean, I could fix this. There we go. Right, we should be making steel now.
Also, Thunder Bluff is an awful city. Such
Why
a
are they
fucking
bluff-
pain in the ass to get up there.
What do you mean?
Fuck you, me!
Just fly, use the elevators. Like, have you ever listened to the ambience there? It's pure bliss.
Well, actually, no. At the time I played, I couldn't. So that's probably a lot of audio stuff I never got to experience. Also, back then, I don't think you could fly in Azeroth. I think that was I think that was an Outlands exclusive thing still.
I can fly. Can you fly?
Let's put on Thunderbluff music right now. I don't want to get copyright struck. I don't know if it's like, you know, I don't know if it'll get me in trouble or not.
Blizzard will be like, "Oh shit, our reputation's bad enough as it is. Let's copyright strike this man."
Not copyright. I don't know.
It's
I
not
just want to be
copyright.
safe.
If you wake up tomorrow morning, there's a news article. Blizzard sues small VTuber for $10 million.
Shouldn't have infringed our property, bub.
It doesn't look like we're making enough iron plates.
Oh, well, I guess Flight Masters were a thing. I always forget about them. Listen to Thunderbluff music right now.
We are making steel, just not very quickly.
Oh my god, the drills are actually picking up stone again.
Yeah, you have to put them down and pick them up, put them back down, Helvet. But you never pick them up. You just watch them.
Helvet is God.
What?
Where did the fucking second O go and good?
Alright, I'm gonna put on some Thunderbluff music while I build more of the wall, I guess.
We're being affected by the Helvet ARG.
What?
The Helvet ARG.
I definitely don't need the hour-long version.
I think we need more iron.
Thankfully, I know a guy.
Damn, these walls are fucking popping out now.
Oh fuck, we're actually not making
I will admit, I kind of like this. It reminds me of, it reminds me of some of the music that would play when you were playing as the evil factions on an old RTS I played when I was a wee lass, yes.
Yeah!
What if I don't want to skip 5 minutes in the song? What if I want to get there organically?
You told me to listen to the thing. I'm listening to it in its entirety. You can't stop me.
Do we not have a chest of stone bricks anymore?
What do you mean?
Well, I need stone bricks to make drills, but all the stone bricks are being turned into wall.
No, there's one near the iron bit down below near the research.
Okay. We need to vastly increase our iron.
Get on it, Rez.
I'm fucking doing it. Fuck off.
Granddad?
Fucking back in my day, we didn't have no fucking conveyor belts. Had to pick up the stone by my bare hands.
With my bare belly.
Belly?
So that's what you're focusing on. Okay.
Why didn't you just add them along the same bit? Like the same...
You see those stones? They scare me.
Oh, for a second I thought you were criticizing me and I was about to fucking punt you into a
Wait, do you
lake.
actually get stone out of this? No, you get iron out of this.
They still scare me. I can be scared, cat.
No, you can't. Yeah, see, it says,
The description of the video I'm listening to is one of the most empty of the horde capitals. Like, oh, that's endearing.
Finally, electric lab.
Now, wait, have you been working on coal power this entire time?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
I remember you.
Nothing was ever quite as packed as fucking Stormwind was, though.
Hopefully that'll help out. Where do we get speed modules, actually?
We need to get enough
Modules.
research.
We can research it right now.
Yeah, but we want to automate them, and someone doesn't seem to like my automation style.
What do you mean?
Call my shit messy yesterday.
I mean, it is. Look at my fucking device. It's like, it's symmetrical, it's clean, it's,
Alright, you wanna-
it's as compact as it could be.
You want to? Would you like to show me your means of creating things automatically?
I could set it up probably, but I don't wanna, so you keep on doing it. You're doing good work.
You doing this, chat?
Not even Alliance players like Stormwind.
Not even Alliance players like Res.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of a weird thing to me.
But they don't like Res. No, that's quite normal actually.
Oh, okay.
What is this bullshit? You know, it's quite nice not having to fucking surround ourselves in walls, because we basically just already have a natural wall.
Yeah. We don't have to build walls anywhere.
You know what I fucking mean? I'm saying we have to build a small wall, but right now we've basically got the entirety of the, There is a bit down below where we'll need a wall.
The northern half of the west wall is complete.
Nice. Imagine the mod as swimming bugs. Jesus. I think there's flying bugs.
Well, I'm glad we have this wall to protect us from that. So where is this little bit that you're talking about?
Yeah, actually, I'm curious about it too.
Was it?
I'm curious about it too. I also don't care.
He's talking about the little land bridge to the south.
Oh no, a meteorite's gonna land exactly where Res pinged. I hope nothing happened.
It's not... No.
Ah, the drills are picking up coal again.
Pick him up and put him down then, Helvet. Come on.
Do you just right click and then put it back?
Yeah.
Electric mining.
Make sure you press R to rotate it.
Oh, I suppose. Whoops, I accidentally rotated it after I put it down. I wasn't aware you could do that.
Whoops, accidentally destroyed it and now it's gone forever. Sorry.
Well, off to that little land bridge. What is that thing I almost ran into at top speed? Oh, the chain gunner.
That thing that I requested to be built for me, but then I ignored. Of course.
Shut up. I was busy building a wall.
See, we've got plenty of iron now.
Yeah.
But I just don't think we're making iron plates fast enough.
Which currently we can't really change that. Because, well, these are the highest tier furnaces we can get.
Yeah. Expand. Make
That's kind of the only chance you got.
more coal burn.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I mean, I could make more of these furnaces, but
There is a thick fucking forest of trees on this land bridge.
And Helva doesn't call things thick lightly.
Okay. There's also a cliff that that runs almost the full length of it, so that makes my job easy.
hmm. Oh yeah.
Indeed.
Hmm.
I suppose it's entirely possible.
Arachnid. Cemetery.
What?
Yeah, seen that video?
No. You think I watch videos? Because I do.
I suppose I should make sure I'm not on the outside of this wall when I complete it. Yeah. Ah, that's a problem. I guess I gotta build this somewhere else.
I want to hear Elvis Albert Wesker impression.
That's a very specific impression.
Chris, is this your
Why
card?
would you want Helva to do an impression of his own dad?
We played as Helvet in the video game.
Stupid.
A Helva to West.
7 minutes is all I can spare to play with you.
7 minutes. 7 minutes is all I can spare to play with you. I don't even remember his voice that well.
Like, crack!
Chris, is this your card? Check under your foreskin.
What?
I don't believe he said that.
That's an official line, Helvet. Come on. He says it in the Mercenaries game mode. You played the Mercenary game mode, right?
And that's in the director's cut.
Stupid.
Wesker, can you please stop touching my balls? No.
You know, I could set up an one of these things that purely funnels into
what?
God, I wish that were me.
We could set up an iron plate factory that funnels directly into the steel plate factory because we're gonna need a bunch of steel plates. Comprende?
And how would the steel plates be made?
I just need a small loan of 1,000,000 steel plates.
I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
But if you did, who would... Actually, never mind. Carry on. Keep going.
No, finish what you were gonna say, asshole.
No.
But why? Why not? Mm.
Because it just reminds you that you're the inferior shade of blue.
Excuse me? Fuck you
Yeah.
say?
The additional last-minute southern wall has been completed
Why is it southern?
because it's to the south.
Can you make a
I say.
Texan flag? My Twitch died.
That's not the Texan flag they use. For that.
R.I.P. R.I.P. Necros.
Do you
Twitch.
deny that Texas is the southernmost state of the U.S.?
Do you deny your weapon its purpose?
You deny your weapon its purpose. I don't know how he sounds. That was more like...
Yeah, very good. I like this. I
Nice
like this a
cover.
lot, actually.
What are you even referencing?
Metal Gear Solid Rising Revengeance.
Revengeance.
Revenan.
Oh. The only bits of that I've really seen are the Senator Armstrong bits.
I mean, they're the best bits.
Starsy Jack!
Well, if it isn't Saucy Jack.
Am I getting through?
You're not greedy.
I'm
You're batshit
very-
insane.
Oh!
I'm very curious what's in that clip. Hold on.
Did you just call Necro Waldo?
Where's Waldo? There
Where's
he is.
Necro? Next stream, Helvet is gonna show you how to make a bagel. He's really good at it.
Okay. I haven't had a bagel in a long time, actually. For a bagel?
I have, and I'm a little upset, but check under your bed.
For a
See,
bagel.
is there ammunition in this chain gunner? There isn't.
No. You think we have that? We have the gun, but no bullets. How do we actually make bullets? What do we need for bullets?
I'm just gonna put all of my
Believe it
pistol
or
ammo
not,
in there.
just iron plate.
Just iron plates.
Can I
so-
just like say something and make it sound more
Just
exciting? Like, you being a
iron
little bitch?
plates.
I just want
Mere
Just
iron
iron
with a
plates.
mere iron plate, I can make a bullet with no gunpowder.
You see,
I wonder
it's
how
simple.
long.
We build the iron bullet.
I wonder how long this gun could fire if I put all of my starting ammo in it.
Well, it's-
Let's find out.
I'm gonna use it on Civ.
huh? You wouldn't shoot a Sev, yes.
Hey, Rez, come over here for a second.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good.
Nah, I don't.
Come over here for a
wanna.
second.
Gee, I sure do
Reds,
hope nothing
if you
bad
don't
happens over.
Reds, if you don't come over, I'm gonna throw rocks through your window.
Defended by our friends.
Are you? Actually, wait, no, I just realized something.
You know, there's Rez's. There's my friend.
Oh, my fucking headphones need charging.
Friend.
What did you not do properly? My boy,
I just
this
remembered
peace is
that
what
if
all true warriors strive for.
I just remembered
Yeah.
that if you die, you just, like everything in your inventory just straight up fucking vanishes.
No,
Well,
you
it
drop a
drops, it
backpack on the
doesn't
floor.
vanish.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Oh! He's chasing me! Why are you chasing
No,
me?
he's faster
Stop
than
chasing
you.
me! No, it's actually
Much like in
I'm
real
actually-
life.
Oh, I
I'm
accidentally
actually
hit the
same
conveyor
speed.
belt. Oopsies.
We're equal speed. I think
Yeah,
I'm a
but
little
how-
faster.
You should
Albert-
stop for a second.
Nah.
Helvet's more attractive though. So
I think on flat ground he's actually gaining up on me. Man. Most dangerous game.
Oh, hold on, I hit a rock.
Haha.
I am free!
You can't get through all these fucking trees though.
You know,
Away I go.
hold on. Look at all this wood you're making me waste.
I'm making you waste.
Helvet and wasting wood.
Not quite the effective weapon you thought it was.
The unenlightened helvets.
Peekaboo.
To make the judge.
Peekaboo. Oh, he's destroying shit. Peekaboo.
Fuck! Stop making me hit the factory.
Peekaboo.
I'm gonna fuck you up one of these days.
Where you going? Trees.
Running around. Frick. God, I hate the way combat works in this game.
I still haven't figured out how to pull out my gun, I'm gonna be honest.
So to shoot at something is C, and it only works if you have a target. So if you have some little bastard running around really fast, it's kind of hard to get a lock on it.
I think if you hold space, it will just automatically target enemies. I'm not an enemy though, so
Yeah.
oh.
My fucking generator!
Meteor. Where are these? Where's that hitting? On the right side of the island.
I hope a meteor lands and hits your iron forge.
Oh.
Little bitch.
Okay. Pull it out, Sev. What do you mean by that, Neko?
Well, I could. Or you could check the Patreon.
It's not out yet.
I know. It could be.
You know what? Actually, here's the thing. Okay.
Here's the thing.
Here is a challenge for you guys.
Here's a picture of my dick and balls.
No.
Tell me if this looks like a.
If you guys want me to post some art early, break the goal. Yeah. If you guys can make this goal, I will post
$2.
I will post the art early. I will post Sev's debut on Patreon early.
Helvet.
What?
I will give you guys a bit of an incentive. There is a cowgirl in the art with Sev.
I'm sure they're just having a pleasant conversation.
What do you mean?
Helvet, I need you to understand he's being weird now. I'm scared. Help.
I'm not being weird.
I'm not being weird. This is my normal level of weird.
Why did you go?
It's my job to do that. It's literally in the contract you made me sign.
I didn't make any contracts.
Then what did I sign?
Homie.
Such a fucking stupid asshole.
Mitch. Why is she a pigeon to you?
I mean, she fucking sounds like it now. Have you seen like the
Yes.
the recent episodes? Marge does not
Yes.
sound good.
I said yet.
Fucking talking.
Well, cut the VAs a break.
I
The
know, I'm
show's been
just, I
running for like
know,
40 years.
I know, I'm not blaming the voice actress, I'm just saying, oh my god, she sounds like she's just done.
Merge. Merge, help improve
Merge, where did your voice
pelvis
go?
again. Merge. Halbert's favorite Simpsons character is Mr. Smithers because he reminds him of himself.
Smithers.
Mrs. Smithers.
Mrs. Smithers, you mean it's Mr. Smithers.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, I don't remember a Mrs. Smithers.
I said Mr. Smithers.
Oh. Well, me.
Well, I wasn't listening, Seth. Okay, you're kind of a voice I just don't like to listen to it. Kind of grating, actually. I have all this green
Read Kaczynski's manifesto in Marge's voice. What is that?
So you butchered the pronunciation, but
Maybe-
I'm scared to try to correct you because then I'll get it wrong and I'll look as stupid.
Maybe.
What is Unabomber?
Maybe don't do that.
What is that?
Look it up in your free time. Oh, I'm pretty sure
Necro,
it's
what the
Unabomber.
fuck?
Man has his hobbies.
So yeah, I'll give you the short version. He
He's a bomber.
detonated bombs in quite a few places around
It's a funny read.
around the U.S.
Let's maybe not talk about terrorists, Necro.
I forget what I was doing.
I like how Atomic started using, not Atomic, Necro started using Atomic's emotes.
This would imply that Necro sub.
It does. Didn't even know that was a thing, but yeah, best avoid these topics, yeah. Let's not talk about that stuff.
It's Amogus, okay.
God damn.
God damn! God damn!
Actually, yeah, I didn't announce this myself besides a Twitter post, so I did a collaboration piece of art with Atomic on my Patreon. If anyone's interested in seeing that, they can go and join the members club tier and see some spicy artwork of me and Atomic.
They were just sharing a cup of tea.
Just a cup of tea. The cup of tea got quite hot. Yeah?
He's jealous it wasn't.
Why is it spicy?
No, you gotta do it a little faster than that. Hold on, like this. If I can fucking manage it. There we go. just, just the visual of the apples fucking hitting you off screen.
It's quite painful actually.
I don't know what to do with myself now that the walls are done.
Make them thicker.
Did the Gazier slime fire?
I don't remember seeing any Gazier slime actually.
Yeah,
Or was there?
I don't think I
No,
saw
there
that.
is. It's just above the why is it spicy mean voice.
Oh, okay. See, you probably didn't. Okay, so how it works is that it's like basically attached to the head. So if I ragdoll, the slime follows where my head is. So you probably just didn't see it because it was off screen.
It's basically when Helvet smacked Rez with all those apples, he basically said, "Fuck you,
Actually,
Rendon in particular."
let me see. Huh? So it does.
Yeah, I wasn't fucking wrong. I know my shit. But usually on ragdolls fast enough to see it. Well, because there was like, because Helvet and you were both redeeming the fucking giant apples at the same time. I was just ragdolled constantly, so.
Not the same time. I didn't redeem mine until afterward. I don't really appreciate you.
Yeah, you do.
I'm gonna tell Foxy you were mean to me.
That's really funny that sometimes me and Helvet joke with one another and then she believes it's real because we just fucking insult each other.
What do you guys actually just tattling? Helvet called me a butthead. No.
Well, there was, I can't remember what it was about. But I made a joke and she DM'd me and it was like, were you joking or like
Wait, I wasn't aware of this.
yeah. I can't remember what it was about or why, but I made one of the jokes that we'd make on stream and stuff, and she like DM'd me. Is like, yeah, is this like an inside joke or something, or because I guess she was worried that it was actually insulting Ilva. Hi Rafe. I'm telling Foxy you're mean to us. I'm gonna cry too. I've done the giant Gazier ragdoll applesauce before. I don't know. I just would. It's shocking to me how few people get sarcasm anymore.
Well, it
Helvet only speaks
depends.
in a sarcastic and cadence, to be fair.
It depends on the person because I've known several people that, despite the way that I use,
Bonks.
like the way that I speak in a very non-serious way constantly. Every once in a while, I'll meet someone like there's some people I know personally right now that like their joking tone and their serious tone are the exact same.
At first I lolled, and then I serioused.
So it's hard to tell the difference.
It has a point, depends on the person. And also, like, through text as well, it's hard to get tone through text.
Yeah, because that's the reason why, like whenever I'm messing with somebody, I try to make it clear by way of making it so over dramatic. It's not something that someone might just believe I actually mean.
He speaks like an Elcor from Mass Effect. He's like sarcastic.
Aggressive, fuck you.
Forlorn,
Everyone some fucking
I
joking
missed
confuses
my
my
wife.
small Benoit brain.
And mind you, that even that doesn't always work. Like I had a coworker once. I joked that I was gonna grab a soup can and throw it at her forehead, and she thought I meant it. So.
So I got
I
fired.
mean, was this someone that you like joke with a lot, or just did you randomly say that to them?
Welcome to your first day. I'm gonna give you a concussion.
It wasn't the first time I'd done that.
Throwing
a
a
soup can at them?
someone's head.
I have a bit of a reputation around
Throwing
the
soup
workplace.
cans.
I'm not a throwing.
What does this
soup
mean? I'm
cans.
telling Foxy. I always assume Helvet isn't joking. If Helvet told me the world was gonna end, I'd believe him.
Well, yeah, but that's
Okay.
because he's gonna be the one ending it. He's like, fuck it, I've given up. I don't like humanity killing him.
The engineers of Factorio are in danger. They have landed on an alien planet and need your help to make a spaceship. All you need to do is give us your credit card number, the expiration date, and the free funny numbers on the back. You missed the fucking personal information joke. That was like 30 minutes ago.
That was a bit longer than 30 minutes ago, now that I'm looking at the stream timer.
Rez doesn't actually have any concept of time. His ears don't
Fuck, I have fuck all to do. Days blur together.
Oh.
We might as well be doing the same fucking stream as yesterday.
I mean, Rez's bit isn't all that important, but my bit was the funny one.
Now we're into this Rez.
Cool and fun fact about Rez. Blue.
I am blue. I can
You're my
deny it
least
no
favorite
longer.
blue person.
I am blue.
Who is your favorite blue person then?
Foxy.
She's not even blue.
Dashy.
She. The blue man group. I fell asleep 3 times today. I had to make sure it was in fact Saturday. God.
Dr. Manhattan,
There's-
specifically when he's gonna blow me up.
There's been a couple of times I'll wake up at a time of day where I just, like, if I slept good, I wouldn't know it because I jolted so hard out of bed thinking I just fucking slept through an entire shift.
I saw this fucking video and it like really confused me, and it was like people in America on their lunch breaks go and nap in their car.
Some of them do.
Like that feels so weird. And then they like end up sleeping through their shifts because they just fall asleep.
We used to have a guy that would just go on break and fall asleep in the break room. And there was a couple of times I had to go and wake him up before he slept for too long.
It sounds annoying.
Did you wake him up the old-fashioned way?
Do
Where
an
you,
air
like, gave him
horn.
a kiss? Like, you gave him a kiss to wake him up from his slumber, like Sleeping Beauty. There's no way.
Okay. Well, no, we eventually had to move him out of our department because it became an issue of him doing it so much that he wasn't getting his work done anymore.
Wake him up to a soup with a soup can to the head.
Oh God, one of the that's not really totally. There's no soup cans involved in this memory. But
Why is there soup in your memory?
one of the old managers we used to have, because people would just fall asleep, like they would just come in and fall asleep. He would get like he would get like an aluminum baking pan. Just sneak up to them and then fucking smack the table they were sleeping on as hard as he could. I was never quite that mean. I tried to be as gentle as possible about it.
I threw them out the window, and if they survived, they came back to work.
Okay.
I don't have that many workplace stories because I haven't worked for very long. Not by choice, mind you.
Well, I don't have very many myself, mainly because my job is so fucking tedious. That there's not really many opportunities for funny stuff to come out of it.
Put a handful of blueberries in their hand and tell them that if they eat them and don't die, they keep their job.
I have a feeling that my bosses would have a few questions if I tried that on somebody.
Eat this blueberry, please. Albert, we need you in the office.
I just realized I forgot to take the walls with me.
I'm gonna upgrade the. Oh,
Well, I'm coming back. Yeah, probably like the funniest things that I can think of that happened recently was when I had to go and tell management something because I often find out like there is a lot of stuff that I know before they do. And I have to go and be the bearer of bad news, and they're just like, fucking seriously?
Like what?
I'm leaving. Farewell.
Well, there was one where corporate fucked up and accidentally made the eggs 99 cents each. Well, like dozen eggs 99 cents each rather than 99 cents off. I didn't know at the time the price was changed, and I was like, damn, this is a good deal. I was even going around telling people, like, hey, if you're into a dozen eggs, like, now's the time to get them. Like, we didn't find out until roughly 3 hours after opening time that that wasn't actually the intended price. And mind you, at the start of the day, like, the shelf was full all the way to the back. I was out of the door of our office by the second we got the email saying that that needed to be fixed. By the time I got over there, they were gone. So I had to go and tell management, like, hey, the store just lost, like, maybe at minimum a few $100 in egg sales over the course of 2.5 hours.
Damn.
Because corporate made a mistake.
Buy all the eggs, eat only eggs for days because cheap, and can't let them go to waste. I like eggs. I quite like eggs.
I liked them a lot more when I was younger, but then I ate enough of them where I kind of went off it, like baked beans.
I don't have that problem.
So I have a funny story about egg. What do you mean? Of course I do. I've never met someone that doesn't like eggs. So when I was a little gazier. What?
Oh, you said it was funny.
Such a dickhead.
Well, we can't laugh at your funny stories.
I didn't even get to the fucking
tyrannical dictator streamer, everybody.
Keep going. Keep going.
When I was a little gazier and I went to Florida and I went to Disney World. This was my only memory of this time to Florida. And it was the day we were going back home. So we decided to have a buffet breakfast.
Buffett.
A buffet.
Yeah, Warren Buffett.
A buffet breakfast at the Animal Kingdom Lodge. And I had too much scrambled egg.
No such thing.
So I guess I just must... What?
I would say there's no such thing. Well, there was such thing for Rez that day.
Yeah, so I guess I must have just fucking shoveled my face full of scrambled egg.
As you should.
Because on the car ride into towards the airport, I was sick in the car because of scrambled eggs, and ever since then I haven't quite gotten back into scrambled eggs, and every time I do have them they're kind of tasteless anyway.
They your family purposely made them taste like shit just to make sure you didn't do that again.
Well, the thing, I distinctly remember my grandmother putting her hand in front of my mouth.
That's a good idea.
And
you shoot, and then she smothered you and you died.
Oh. No, she had to. Well, I guess I don't know if it would have cost us extra to fucking clean the car after we gave it back at the airport, but she had to cup her hand in front of my mouth so I didn't vomit all over the car, and she was a hero that day. Yeah, that's my scrambled egg story.
Man, we should talk work stories. I threw up.
Well, I didn't say it was a work story.
No, I know, but just like Helvet talking about his work stories. I threw up.
Beerbeck, no worries, was he?
You should be very worried, Wizzy.
I will find you.
I possess a certain set of skills that make me kind of silly.
Let's see, a manufacturer's coupon ended up in the system having a cash value. Yeah, that sort of thing is what my department is supposed to prevent. Because if everything in a manufacturer's coupon is being handled correctly, the cashier should never owe you money.
But Helvet should owe you money.
The hell I will.
I ain't paying you a dime! Get out!
Okay, we're making a lot more steel plates now.
That's good. I'm currently just focusing on trying to get the speed of research going. Which thankfully, now that manufacturing is now at stage 2, it's actually producing more red vials, so they're actually increasing more.
Well, it should probably make an ammo machine. Seems like we've got a pretty good amount of iron plates here, so...
Oh yeah, by the way, it would be a really good idea to put some guns behind those walls pretty soon.
Oh yeah, you're not wrong.
Aren't you the chief of defense, Helvet?
I put up the walls, man.
I just built the walls. I don't know what you want me to do about this.
Assembling machines. Assembling machine 2. I mean, we just need steel plates, so...
Is there a radar in the factory now?
Yeah.
Okay, because I noticed that some land is being passively explored.
Yeah, that's what the radar does. It's quite neat. The more we have, the more it scans.
Yeah, eventually, if we get enough, it will scan for Rez's Patreon updates.
Just randomly just fucking displaying this res cock.
What's that on the map?
Check the picture to find
me.
out, Rev.
Check the Patreon.
It's actually in our contract that anytime we have the opportunity to, we need to find a way to plug Rez's Patreon.
Res docs.
If you dox Rez, you get banned from the stream. Do it now!
Check the picture. Oh! Dead. Hi, Rendon. My answer, Apple. You don't want to join the Patreon? You don't want to see cool artwork every month, Rev?
Cool artwork of cock.
Eventually, we will have community votes, so people can decide on what artwork is next.
Like
If anyone's interested in that.
If anyone's interested in Helvet artwork, doesn't have to be pornographic, just Helvet artwork.
Because we only need two more members club members to be self-sufficient on the art department.
And the art will keep coming.
And the art will keep coming. Well, not if I die, but. Oh my god, no. What rendered? I'm tapped out on some scribbles. The art will keep coming and so will Rez. Where are the bullets? There are the bullets.
Like, I sometimes I'd just be sitting here, chilling out, just seeing how I can improve things, and Helvet would just walk into frame and then walk out. Like, he doesn't like walk in and pass through. He walks in, realizes that you've seen him, and he just walks out the way he came.
I put stone in the furnaces and walked away like I'd picked walls out of the machine. I had not.
I put a life grenade in the furnace and waited.
Each art has a fresh Gazir slime stain.
Slime stan. That's what I'm reading. That's what's there.
Why are you sliming Sten?
That's the one I am going with.
I'm telling Foxy you're being mean, however.
Foxy literally watches like half the staff shit on me for how long it takes me to type some of my messages. So, you know what?
You know what? Proceeds out of the most
It's
ear-deafening
deserved.
scream he can. Like a violent screech that causes your ears to...
Like, do you have any idea how many times I've had to endure a Helvet typing moment?
They're funny. It's a funny meme.
I'm assuming it's a
Bottom of
funny
the lake.
meme because you perpetuate this cycle.
Yeah.
Well, even Foxy herself has done it. You guys all hate me.
They all hated me.
No one cared who I was until I put on the badge.
No one cared who I was until I became the Amden.
The Emden. Now, what typing moment is when you know chat it's time to scare.
Night, Necro.
Yeah, Necro,
See
saying
you,
good
Necro.
night. Say good night to him.
He's just fucking typed it.
Say it.
I just said it. Good night, Necro.
There you go.
He now has the grounds to do for how slow you took.
Okay.
Man, I could really go for some dinner again.
Well, what did you have for your dinner anyway?
What?
What did you have for your dinner anyway?
Oh,
Anyway.
pizza.
Of course. What else would it be?
What else would it be? I'm Rez. Oh. It's you. That's what you sound like.
Civ, could you help me make some,
Don't help him.
Do you want your wall to have guns on it? Because you're filled haggis for dinner. I mean, haggis is
Hold
nice.
on. Let's see, haggis. I don't actually know what haggis is. Hold
It's
on, what was that?
it's a Scottish dish.
Haggis.
But yeah, Civ, can you help me make some fast transport belts to get the bullets over there?
It will likely take quite a bit more time than you may be used to, but I can see what I can pull.
Yeah, I just needed to keep on crafting them as well.
That is like the least appetizing pudding I've ever read
Pudding?
about.
It's not a pudding.
That's what Wikipedia calls it.
Wikipedia calls it a pudding?
Yeah. Let me read
Haggis.
this. The haggis is a
Savory
savory pudding.
Pudding?
Haggis is a pudding.
Fuck off, it's a pudding. You don't put
It says
pudding in a
pudding
fucking
on it.
burger, or like, you know, in your main meal.
I mean, you can. It wouldn't be very appetizing, but
No,
you can.
haggis is not a pudding. How the hell do you call haggis a pudding? Yeah,
Let's
that
see.
is just a
Let's
factually
click on
wrong.
pudding. Pudding is a type of food. Um, it can be either a
Wow.
dessert. Can be either a dessert served after the main meal, or a savory dish served as part of the main meal.
It's one fucking hole. Cannot
In
build
the
on shit.
United Kingdom, Ireland, and some Commonwealth countries, the word pudding is used to describe sweet and savory dishes. You guys use pudding in an absolutely disgusting way.
It's not pudding though.
Apparently, by the UK definition, that's what pudding is.
Have you asked anyone in
You
the UK? I
bunch of
doubt they would fucking.
terrible people.
Okay. I'm pretty sure if you asked anyone what haggis is, they would not say pudding. Pudding in the UK use the word pudding like blood pudding. It's a terrible. Well, that's
Right, we call that black pudding.
yeah. I mean, I suppose that's true, but I don't really like black pudding.
All right. Well, I could make you those tracks, Cat.
Could.
Or I could just automate the entire process and just being made passively now.
What would I get in return?
It's only just started, so it's going to take some time.
No. Because we'll eventually have to replace everything with fast tracks anyway.
So when I look at haggis,
I feel disgusted.
I dare you to bring that over here and call it pudding.
It's not pudding. That of all of my father's Scottish root and heritage. That with all of my father's Scottish roots and heritage explosions from my childhood, trying haggis was never a part of it. It's good though.
Neeps and
Yeah.
tatties.
Neeps is like mashed up carrots and tatties are mashed potatoes.
See,
We just call that mashed potatoes.
Well,
tatties. I'm gonna start
Check
calling
out that lady. She's got some fat tatties.
it's just fucking it's haggis, potato, and carrots. That's all it is, and it's really good.
Whereas it's like, I just think they're neat.
This is all such alien terminology to me.
It's just Scott.
Tatties, it sounds like branding failure. It's a fucking Scottish word, okay?
Tatties. I don't know. I mean, there was a time when the official Microsoft Edge page on Twitter decided it would be a good idea to ask what everyone's most memorable edges were. So,
Yeah.
show us how you hashtag Edge.
It's like fucking Nintendo tweeting out, nothing feels better than the inside of a cat.
And it's shaved, man.
Produce 20k iron plates per hour. That's
Yeah.
a lot of iron.
I did it.
Fuck off.
You daft git.
Oh, my name's Rez. Oh.
Yeah.
Do you want to go till past or?
Why are you feeling tired?
I mean, yeah, but you know, just more. You know,
What?
I don't know. Well, yes, I am. I am indeed a tired boy. Being something. I really like getting to see how much green science I'm making, and I look at the red and it's like considerably less.
You're making more green science than red science?
I mean, if you come down to the science conveyors, you can see exactly how much
Oh.
green I have and then compared to the red.
Wait, how are you making more green than red?
I'm not. I'm assuming it's just because the green one is currently unnecessary to the sciences I'm using.
Oh,
Because
then that's probably why, because it's not being used.
yeah, but red is always needed. But I can't cancel it, of course, because I need this one done so I can start making trains. Because I know you want that.
What is this high performance engine?
That's needed to make trains. You need to have the engine to then make the railway.
Are you putting the guns down over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
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 Helvet says his personal hero is Donkey Kong. He has a shrine dedicated to him. When he saw the Mario movie came out, he said nothing until Donkey Kong showed up, and then a massive ear-piercing whale, and it killed
You
a
know,
cat 3 miles away.
I haven't seen the Super Mario movie, but I have some questions about why the Kong army was such a big deal.
I
They
haven't
got
seen
fucking
it either.
annihilated immediately.
Yeah,
Because it's a reference to Nintendo.
like from what I heard, Mario spends like the whole movie trying to round up the Kong army. And then when the time finally comes for all these allies to get together, they all just kind of dip out, and it's just Mario by himself anyway.
Pretty
Mario,
much. I don't even think like Cranky Kong appears after the fucking Rainbow Road section.
I haven't watched it, so
Like, like the Kongs basically vanish from the movie after the Rainbow Road section, which was, you know, most of the movie trying to get the Kongs to help. It's like fucking
And then
like The Last Jedi. How most of the movie is spent trying to get this one fucking hacker guy to go and stop the big giant Star Destroyer. And then they get the hacker guy back and it turns out he just betrayed them anyway, so it was like, okay. So most of the movie was spent on something that never mattered.
listen, we watched the old Mario movie in school, and that was quite something.
I have not seen the old Mario Brothers movie.
It's quite an experience. I truly recommend it.
I'm Mario, and this is Luigi Mario.
Mario.
So do you know anything about the old Mario movie at all?
Just that the Goombas were weird and Bowser went, monkey!
Yeah, that's all you need to know, honestly.
Mario and Luigi are literally just like real life plumbers.
Yeah, I know it's live action.
I'm pretty sure that was the first. I said first time, right? Wasn't the princess character actually just Daisy?
Oh, I
was
don't
Daisy?
know. I haven't seen that movie since I was in like elementary school.
Which is like 5,000 years ago, so
It was quite some time ago, yes.
Helvet is a primordial entity, but we all know that. Why am I trying to give the lore? Necro's asleep. He's the only person who wouldn't know the Helvet lore. You know, if we eventually get to blue science, I can actually focus on getting this electric rail track stuff. There'll be electricity powered locomotives for rail transport, is what it says.
Nice. I wanna... Where's steam power? Because steam power is gonna be nice.
I probably need to research fluid handling.
Yeah, steam power is... Yeah, fluid handling and then it's steam power. Because steam power will be really good. At least in comparison to what we've got.
Hmm.
No, I think we're gonna end it here. We've been going live for about 2.5 hours now. We will finish the wall in time, hopefully.
I mean, the wall is done. It's just a
I know the
matter of
wall's
putting some
done.
ammunition in these guns.
But he means the Tommy Wiseau movie.
The guns.
Okay.
We're gonna get the guns
The
done next time.
guns.
And we just need to hook them up and stuff like that. Oh, owls, please. Why?
In fact, I've gone through and thickened the western wall by 1 layer.
Can we are we able to get like stronger walls eventually? Yeah, we can get concrete.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, the transport belts are being made constantly, so
How many do we have right now?
94.
I'm gonna use that immediately. But yeah, alright. We will set that up tomorrow. Or no, maybe not tomorrow, but soon.
Yeah.
I wish we could like wrangle the friends and put them in a pen, but it doesn't look like we're gonna be able to. Alright, let's see who's live and who we can raid.
This guy called Helvet Bonus is streaming.
Helvet ASMR with Helvet. Today's ASMR episode is Helvet Demotes You.
No.
Helvet teaches you how to dissect a gazeer.
Heartwood slave. We're gonna go raid Heartwood. They are doing some VR chat stuff. That was their 3-year anniversary subathon. That's nice. Right. Okay. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope everyone has a good rest of their evenings. I had something else I was gonna say, but it fucking escaped me.
The factory is dangerously close to another blackout.
Damn.
It is.
Thank you, Steam. It was rather relaxing, really. I'm glad. I hope other people found it relaxing. That is the aim for these streams, just to chill
And
and...
if you didn't, don't blame me.
Motherfucker likes interrupting me.
I assume it was very relaxing around the time I was chasing him around with the chain gunner.
Yeah.
Motherfucker doesn't like me. Funny.
Oh, there it goes.
Damn.
Yeah.
Did we run out of coal again? We did.
Yeah. The thing is, they didn't stop producing. They just, I think it's because it's getting pulled into the iron machine as well.
Yeah.
And it's taking the majority away from the power system.
The coal isn't being carried up to the furnaces at a quick enough rate to keep them going consistently.
God, these fucking things burn for coal really fast.
Yeah, like you can take a bunch of stacks of coal and throw them in there and it'll stave off the problem for a while, but it consumes the coal faster than it gets delivered.
We'll just build more drills, yeah. Excuse me. But yeah, just to reiterate on the Patreon thing, because I'm genuinely really excited that things are going places with it. And just if 2 more members joined, the art is basically just gonna flow forever, and like the more people that join, the more art I can get, and even cool stuff like the overlays. I'll be able to get that more often and all that stuff. So I really do appreciate all of the support, and even if people, you know, can't afford the members club role, there is a cheaper tier for people who just want to support. But I appreciate every single one of you guys, and I hope to keep on doing this. Alright, we're gonna go read Heartwood now. Okay. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope everyone has a good rest of the evenings, and we will see you guys all next time. Bye bye.
Jeez, man.
Whee.